Hi guys, welcome to your March readings. I have a really special workshop this month that I would love to see you all at. We're going to be diving super deep into our own love souls and healing all of that generational trauma, healing the inner child wound, really learning our own unique energy signature so that we can love ourselves fully and step into our power. Come join me on March 21st at 3 p.m. Eastern. We also have an amazing t-shirt that you can remind yourself all the time how beautiful, fantastic you are. The Love Soul t-shirt. This is all available. You can register on my website, fearlessintuition.net. Click book a session and you can get the t-shirt. Also on the same website, fearlessintuition.net, in the merchandise section. I love you guys. Enjoy your reading. Bye. Hi Leo, welcome to your March 2021 reading. I know that we're getting a little bit of a late start. I appreciate all of your patience and kindness. I had my grandmother passed away, and so the week that I was planning on doing readings, I ended up having to travel to Oklahoma. So here we are, March. We'll talk about the astrology a little bit. It's going to be really sweet, especially as we get further into the middle of March. Be very careful of illusions. Be very careful of that disillusionment, especially if you are in a relationship or a new relationship or starting out in a relationship. Just make sure that you're being honest. Make sure that you're being open and honest about everything, and allowing yourself to raise your own vibration first. I think that's going to be the best thing for you guys, is to really pay attention to how you are treating your own psyche. My heart started beating really fast when I said that. So how like the things that you're saying to yourself, the things that you're saying to yourself in your mind, and make sure that you're being really honest with yourself. The energy is going to be sweet. We have gone through a year and a half of turmoil. Year of turmoil, actually, like exact this March, a year of turmoil. Everybody has. No one has been left out of that. Everybody's lives were shifted. Everybody's lives have changed. So now we get to settle into things for a little while. It'll get a little hairy later on this year, but man, the healing has started, and Pisces season is about that healing, so that we can get into Aries season and start creating and manifesting in really big ways. If you guys could do me a solid and like this video, subscribe, share it with all of your friends. I've been bumped out of the YouTube algorithm for like a year now, and I'm trying to get back into it, trying to have a better relationship with YouTube, if you will, because it was not so friendly there for a little bit. So, but yeah, if you like this video, if you want to comment, that would be really great. That would be super helpful. I would be ever so grateful for that. All right, you guys. So, oh yeah. Oh, okay. So there's definitely a theme here on owning up is the way that I want to put it. Allowing yourself to like almost check yourself every day. Reset your energy every single day. There's something that you have been needing to walk away from. There's something that you have been needing to let go of for a little while. And this has everything to do with your happiness. You have to remember that the easiest way to control situations in your life is to surrender them and to not actually try and control them. Don't try and fix it. Don't try and redirect it. Don't try and pivot it. If it's a blockage or a restriction, allowing yourself to say, okay, I have no control over this, and I can surrender my process to the universe and be okay with that. So I have the 8 of Cups. I have the 8 of Pentacles. I have the Emperor, the 3 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. You know, it's interesting because I'm looking at these cards and I'm like, man, you guys have just been working really, really hard at the goal. You've been working really, really hard. Some of you are business owners. With this Emperor energy over here, some of you are business owners and you have been just, you know, laying it all out on the line. And even if you're not business owners, some of you are just putting in all of that work, all of that extra energy and all of that work on focusing on that coin and focusing on, you know, and I think that you're ready to expand outside of the box of just looking at business stuff. Like, you don't have to kill yourself and hustle every single day to make $1. Sometimes it's okay for you to relax into the process and to understand that not every single thing needs to be accomplished right here and right now, you know? I do feel like you're looking elsewhere for happiness. And you have an idea, you want something solid, you want something stable, you want something grounded in your life. You're like, for once, could I do this? Now, you can't control how that's going to happen for you. You have an idea. This 10 of Cups is telling me that you have some kind of idea of what you want your future to look like, of what you want your happiness to look like, but also remember that this can be the illusion sometimes. Sometimes we think we know what we want. Sometimes it's the earth sign that we think what we want, but recognizing that falling back into old patterns and falling back into the old ways of doing things and trying to manifest a future from all of that old stuff, that is going to be the illusion. Because manifesting from the best version of who you are today, that's going to create the abundance. That's going to create the life that you have been waiting for. And it's so funny because people are like, I'm just waiting for my life to show up for me. I'm just waiting for things to happen for me. And I'm like, stop waiting. This guy sitting here in the 3 of Wands, he's waiting for his ships to come in. And I'm the person that's going to look at you and say, why are you waiting for that ship to come in? Get in that rowboat that's on the shore, get your ass in the rowboat, row yourself out to that ship and get on it. Get your goods, get your bags. Right? There's no need for you to wait for somebody else to show up for you or some situation to show up for you to get yours. And the longer you sit there and wait for somebody to show up for you, longer it's going to take, you know? And it's not even about regret. It's not even about like regretting, oh wow, look at all that time I wasted in that situation when I could have been doing this, 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 and this. It's not about that. It's not about the time you wasted. There's no such thing as wasting time. Time is infinite. I don't care what the clock says. Time is infinite. Let's see what this 8 of Cups is, because there's definitely something that you're having to release and let go of and release the control over it. You can look at all the details. You can absolutely look at all the details if you want to, or you can spend that energy on recognizing that those details don't actually really truly matter. So the 6 of Pentacles on the 8 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles is asking you where you're placing your energy. Are you giving your energy to people, places, and things that are no longer serving you? Or are you giving your energy back to things that will help you to grow and evolve? You see? And grinding away, I mean, I get it, but this is a Virgo quality. You guys are so much more fun than, I mean, don't tell them I said that. I'm about to do the reading. They're going to be like, what did you? Virgos are actually very fun. I take it back. We are, though. We are fun. But yeah, allowing yourself to say, these are the things that I need to do in order to find my own alignment. For some of you, you're dealing with having to walk away from a person. For some of you, this is going to be a legal thing that you have to deal with, or some kind of like splitting of the assets is what I'm hearing. So if you are in a space in your life where you're having to Pay attention to the details to split the assets. Really make sure that you aren't attaching yourself to the emotional reactions of the other person. You know what I mean? Because rising above when you have to really, really work towards your own alignment, rising above, I had to rise above so many times in my life, and I used to be very resentful for having to do that. I'm a Libra rising, so rising above. But I used to be very, very resentful for having to rise above certain situations in my life. And I was like, why am I always the one that has to bring the peace? Because I was tasked with that. That was part of my journey. It was part of my very makeup that I chose before I even got here to be the peacemaker. So allowing yourself to say, I am no longer letting things, I'm giving yourself permission, right? To say, I'm no longer letting things to come into my life to disturb me. Oh, the rising above card. You can't make this shit up. I love this. I love spirit. I love the universe. Here we are. 6 of Wands on the Emperor, rising above the control, rising above the control of the world, the matrix, the people that are in it, rising above the things that are brought to you in your life to disturb your peace, looking at all of those things and saying, I will not be defined by anything that's going to disturb my peace. That's a superpower. That's a superpower. And you get to own that superpower too. Absolutely, you get to own that superpower. So now that you've risen above, now that you've decided that you want to surrender to the process instead of trying to control the process, you are looking elsewhere. You're waiting for that sign from the universe. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for that moment that you can get going again, that you can have that spark. And Pisces season is going to be giving that to you. Mercury moves into Pisces on the 15th. There's going to be a really sweet Sun and Neptune conjunction, Venus and Neptune conjunction. Pisces season is going to be bringing a lot of really soft things. So recognizing that peaceful existence and going out to find what brings you peace instead of going out to find what's bringing you more chaos, that is the definition of March for you. No longer letting anything disturb your peace, and getting out there to get your bags, getting out there to get the things that, manifesting that. And instead of waiting for the things to show up for you, you're confident enough to get out there and do it. So it's time. Absolutely, it's time. So King of Pentacles. Let's see what this earth sign is up to these days. Being a little wishy-washy, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, sure. Let's get this 10 of Cups, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck, and we'll talk about that earth sign and this illusion. And see, here's the thing, is you're going to get really, really ooey and gooey at one point and be like, okay, I guess I'll let you come back. Don't do it. Knight of Wands and the 5 of Swords on the King of Pentacles. That earth sign is up to no good. They're going to play mind tricks on you. They're going to be really, really wishy-washy. If you're focusing on somebody that is not showing up for you in the way that you need somebody to show up for you, if you're focusing on that, Pisces season is going to be real hard. Because this is the delusion. Your peace is priceless, Leo. Having peace in your life, priceless. Why would you want anybody to come in and to disturb that for you? I don't care who they are. Honestly, I really don't. I don't care if you have been married for 30, 50 years. I don't care. I don't care. Why don't I care? Not because I don't have a heart, not because I think that people are just horrible individuals. I believe that everybody deserves to wake up in a peaceful existence. And if you have outside influences that are disturbing that peaceful existence for you, then it becomes your fault. Because you've had the chance to let it go. You've had the chance to let it go. You've had the chance to let it go, and you keep letting it come back. And so recognizing how amazing you are, recognizing what it is that you have to give to the world, ultimate experience. Ultimate experience. And I know you're going to get really soft. I know you're going to get really, really ooey and gooey. I know that there are probably going to be conversations like, oh man, think of all the things. There are going to be ideas in your head. You're going to romanticize all of the love. Oh my gosh, this is what I want my future to look like. As long as this future in the 10 of Cups, so I have the Queen of Cups here on the 10 of Cups. Sorry for the glare. It's just really bright. I have my windows open. It's beautiful today. As long as that 10 of Cups, with that Queen of Cups there, as long as that 10 of Cups is rooted in something grounding and real, you could have anything, baby. All of it. All of it. All of it. But you have to focus your attention on what it is that you want to gain. Not who you want to gain. What you want to gain for yourself. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers and the Taurus, the Hierophant. Okay. Finding your alignment. You could be dealing with a Taurus energy. You could be dealing with an Aries energy, a Libra energy, a Gemini energy. We also have a water sign down here too, so maybe there's a water sign in there as well. But I have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the gift that the universe is trying to provide for you. And you're going to be able to see this in a very real way as we get closer to Aries season. You're going to be able to see how the universe is opening up opportunities to help you to become a little bit more stable and grounded in your life. And finding that alignment and leveling yourself up. I know that the Lovers card is often talked about as a relationship. I know that the Taurus, the Hierophant card, is often talked about marriage. Sure, absolutely. Maybe somebody comes into your life after you walk away from this earth sign that is being really, really wishy-washy, and you end up healing yourself in a week. Is it possible? Absolutely. Is it probable? Maybe not. Maybe not. But in order, this gift that the universe is providing for you is showing you a new path of alignment. Because the Lovers isn't just about relationships. The Lovers is also about that relationship that you have with yourself. It's about the alignment between the masculine and the feminine and the relationship you have with yourself. The Hierophant isn't just about marriage. The Hierophant is about higher education. It's about leveling yourself up in a physical, in a spiritual, in a mental way even. Rising above. And healing from the past so that you can solidify that 10 of Cups. So we have the 10 of Cups here. Don't look at my finger. I broke my nail. Don't look at it. So we have the 10 of Cups here. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles here. Right? So the moment you choose yourself, things become easier. The moment you choose to release the past and be your own damn soulmate, things become easier, Leo. And everything starts to fall into place. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty within everything. So I would love to see you guys in the memberships. We have a really good time over there. You get daily energy readings. I'm also doing mid-month energy readings, so you actually get the mid-month energy as well. And that's really, really fun. I do have openings for astrology and tarot readings on my website, and of course the Love Soul workshop that's coming up that I talked about in the introduction. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful March. Thanks for your patience. Bye.